So we will start with the romance angels and see what's going on with you and your person for the month of December, Gemini. Here we go. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate your presence. If you'd like a personal reading, I have information in the description box. And any questions, you can email me. Whoa, what's going on with Gemini and their person for the month of December? What can we look for here? Engagement, you're moving. A lot of people are upcycling or moving to another level. Maybe a lot of people are getting engaged due to the holidays, right? So you might be getting like literally engaged. I've also been seeing it as a metaphor of like literally like spiritual growth, like learning about a new kind of love. Not, you know, it is sort of a new kind of love, like especially in relationships, of loving unconditionally, loving yourself unconditionally, and therefore everything around you, and moving into a state of harmony instead of having expectations and that kind of thing. That's another level of love that we're moving to. You have a lot of passion for this person, hands down. So some of you literally are getting engaged, calling in your soulmate. Okay, yeah. I feel like so for some of you, you're literally, you know, don't mean to like, if it's a surprise, ruin it. But yeah, some of you are just getting engaged, or you are engaged, or the commitment is extended. Some people are getting rings. Like, it's just stating the obvious here, being at the holiday. So that's an energy we're looking at for sure, Gemini. And let's continue with your person. Eight of Cups. Okay. You guys might have had a separation in the past, and or they left something to be with you, okay? So there's, go either way right now. Let's see what the story wants to lay out for us, Gemini. Yeah, it's possible that this person actually stopped communicating with you in the past. And so maybe you're coming back together. Maybe there's a reunion or a reconciliation. I don't know. Calling in your soulmate. For some of you, I'm getting the energy that this is a new relationship. I don't know, though, with the engagement. Let's continue. What? What? Oh my God. What? All right, this is explaining this in such an opposite way that I'm going to go ahead and do your side and see what the heck's going on. There's the Eight of Cups is showing up, as well as like the Three of Swords. Like, you're seeing them as heartbroken. Did you break their heart? Did you break up with them? Everything's unbalanced, you know? Yeah, you definitely had a separation with somebody. Maybe you had the potential of moving to another level. There was a lot of passion there. Your prayers and affirmations and visualizations help you bring you together. Maybe you guys are trying to reconcile. Yeah, I feel like you've been not with this person. You guys had a falling out. It's like your love, I feel like there was disappointment. There was definitely a falling out. They retreated, you retreated. They would communicate with you here and there, but just very, almost like a spy, like just kind of in a sideways way. So maybe they were like spying on your social media, that kind of thing. Or when they did communicate, they didn't communicate with their heart. They were just kind of feeling out the waters. And maybe that was enough. I feel like right now when they see you in a true way. So it is sort of that energy possible. I'm going to go a little further before I go there. They see you in a clear way of who you really are. They're not imposing their, you know, when people kind of put their projections onto you, vice versa, they're not doing that anymore. They're seeing you more clear, and you are in this balanced state. They know that you've been through it. They know that this has been painful for you. But you know that this has been painful for them. Like, both of you guys, this breakup has been really rough. For some of you guys, you were engaged and then there was that breakup. And I feel like they're calling you back in. You guys just weren't on the same page. You guys weren't able to balance things out. Let's see what this is saying. Yeah. Yeah, you're ready to move forward. I feel like you've spent time just changing your perspective, releasing. I don't know. It doesn't really say, like, this person has left you sad, but you left them sad as well and confused. Let's look at some future energies for you guys. Oh, my nose, I'm like stuffed up. Wow, they have a lot of love for you. I feel like they're a lot more mature than they were. I feel like they're seeing things more clear when it comes to you. I feel like they're calling you back. They want you back, Gemini, is really what I'm getting. Yeah. What else for Gemini, please? Thank you. They do have strong feelings. They've like... It's like the smoke is clearing for this person and they do want you back and they have really strong feelings for you. And that passion's coming back for you. I feel like when you look over there, that passion has reignited. Yeah, I feel like you've moved yourself into a really clear state. I think you're done. I feel like this relationship got stuck somehow. It doesn't explain, like, I'm not getting the story of like how it got stuck really, because it just starts off that you guys separate. But from your energy, it looks like it got stuck. It stopped moving, it stopped growing, and it was like in a state of, you were kind of in a state of apathy about it, or it felt like that, like you guys weren't putting in the work to kind of ascend it to another level, you know, a greater commitment and engagement, or whatever that is for you. Oh, sorry. And then you released it. You were like, I'm not going to be apathetic. I'm just going to let it go. I'm going to release this love because it's not moving anywhere. It's not flowing. And they see you as that back in the past. Like you were sad. You released the love. You released it. And you moved away from them to calm your mind. Because your mind wasn't calm. Your mind was really stuck. And you moved into a state of balance. And right now you're feeling very balanced. And they even see, if they are communicating with you, they even see right now, like you've gotten over the struggle, the mental chaos, the pain that from this separation, and you've changed your perspective. And I feel like you're viewing them differently, and they are viewing you differently. I feel like they have more of a willingness, right, to take the relationship. It's like they got their head out of the clouds, and they're like, you are my soulmate. You are the one. They're like, if they were stuck at all, or it's over, right? They're not in that energy anymore. So what's your energy, Gemini? Yeah, you have a lot of passion for them as well. I feel like this person knows that you've changed your mind about them, that you've like either forgiven them, or I feel like you have moved into a state of more unconditional love where I don't want to say you've forgiven them for being stuck or for the like the relationship got stale, right? And so you moved on, and I feel like so did they. And Stale's like, it got apathetic. It just didn't move anymore. It was like you guys weren't doing the work. You weren't putting in the work. And maybe you needed this break in order to really realize that you guys are for each other. Okay? And that there is passion there. That you are their soulmate. I feel like you both realize that. And you're calling them back in. They're calling you back in. And this time is coming in really strong. I mean, these cards are really, really strong. I feel like by the King of Wands in reverse, sometimes that's not a good card, but I'm kind of taking it as like, this isn't just about passion. This is about truth. Like you're seeing the truth in who they are, what their intentions are. I feel like you both kind of are growing in together, like you're growing together. You needed this separation in order to like move to the next level of your relationship, okay? You've changed perspective. You've sort of moved, you guys both moved your head out of the clouds and moved into a place of reality. If that's a thing, reality. So yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good, Gemini. Let's do a little like destiny for a relationship energy. Two of Cups. Yeah, you guys are meant to be together. Aww. Yeah, and for December, I feel like there is an engagement or some kind of like reconciliation for the two of you. Yeah, this is going to build into something really strong. You have the Two of Cups here. Yeah. Two of Cups twice. That's the destiny. The moon. Yeah, I feel like you're moving out of illusion. You're moving out of the darkness. Not the darkness, you know. I'm just getting the moon energy of like the light has shone, right? You guys have seen the light within the illusion, within the darkness, within the clouds, right? The relationship is to get out of like a mental energy, right? And a mental construct and moving into at least a spiritual construct, even an emotional construct. I feel like the emotions weren't met until now. And you guys are going to come together with that element included in the relationship, right? The spiritual element and the emotional element and actually the material element. And I think before it was kind of in that mind, right? For you guys. Oh, yeah. You guys are moving into the emotional element. Okay. And then death. I feel like this isn't the death card. That's the destiny of the relationship is for it to die. I'm not getting that. Not with all the other cards. This is a transformative relationship. Okay? This is like, this relationship has caused an ego death. A death to the mental construct of how relationships should be. I feel like somehow the way you guys were going about the relationship in the beginning was based on an illusion of what a relationship should be and how you guys should be with one another. Okay? It was built off of a foundation that wasn't solid. And that's, you guys, the love that you guys have for each other burnt through the illusion. Okay? The separation broke your heart, both of you, more than probably you guys could have imagined, because the separation, you guys both were like not happy, and your person worse. It's almost like when you guys separated, your person was just like, oh my gosh, you know, I'm brokenhearted. Like, I wasn't thinking straight. I was I was avoiding, because even the Hermit, like your person was avoiding going inside and finding their truth. They needed to find their truth before they could even understand the truth that you guys have together, right, Gemini? Yeah. So like moving out of that darkness into the light, so to speak, meaning like just knowing the truth, knowing that you know, instead of just guessing. Wow. I don't know who's with this, but yeah, you're moving, Gemini, you're moving into a state of like maturity. It's a coming of age. It's a death and a rebirth. This is a new cycle. The engagement truly does represent a new cycle of love within yourself and with this person. And this person is expanding too. and their ability to receive love and receive all the elements and all the aspects of love, of relating, and of like the view of this life, the experience of this life, okay? And they're calling you in. They are so calling you in because you represent abundance to them. And you are like, it's like, yeah, and it's just all about increase. It's all about turning the wheel, a new cycle. It's really cool. Well, lifting the veil. Yeah, see, that's exactly what happened. Like, it's like the ripping apart of your guys' connection, which was actually a really strong bond, more than you guys maybe have. You guys were approaching it in a way that just didn't move it in the way it was meant to be experienced and moved. And when the separation happened, it like ripped the whole scene apart, and the light came in, and like the veil was lifted. The truth of like what you guys were together. And then just seeing like, it's not like you guys need each other to survive, but you guys, when you separated, you saw how, I want to say, not only reflective, but how like illuminating the connection that you have with them is. Like there was a lot of strength there that you didn't recognize. I don't see like a ton of entanglement, which is interesting, right? So it wasn't like when you guys moved apart, I feel like you guys were already in a place where like there wasn't that crazy entanglement. It was just a realization like, no, this is my person. Yeah. You have a really unique personality, Gemini, that this person would not find in anybody else. Hands down. And your person knows it. They know it. Like when you left, there's no one else that could compare to you. You are not only like multifaceted and unique, multidimensional on some levels. You tap into other like realms and other and consciousness. I don't know how I want to say other consciousness. There's like one consciousness, but the is, right? But the how do I want to say it? You understand so many dimensions of life that most people do not experience and understand. You pull information from all sorts of heavenly realms and dark realms, and like you have this kind of knowingness and awareness and spirit, soul that, you know, this person's not gonna find with anybody else, Gemini. It's like good luck, right? Yeah. Learning how to be human in the world, but not of it. Yeah. Yeah, you guys, that's interesting because I see that this relationship has taught you guys how much you aren't of this world. You guys aren't in the illusion, and I almost feel like maybe you guys attempted to have a relationship based on the relationship standards of the illusion, right? Like you do this, you play this role, and then we'll make this compromise and do this together. And that was like, no, like you were like, oh, that's like you guys got stuck in it. And then when you separated, you're like, we don't have to do it this way. Let's go to another level of relationship. Let's go to another level of engagement. Let's go to another level. Let's combine all the elements and resources and energy into this relationship and have that experience so that you can be of the world. I mean, you can be in the world, but not of it, right? So you guys can, you know, have this experience together, but you know that you're like above the veil. You're more than just this experience in this lifetime, and you guys get to experience that together with that knowingness, which is really such a blessing. I am open to all of life's wisdom and share it with gratitude. Aww. I love that. I get that. There's a little crone. It's like you're like this wise person. You have a lot of wisdom. This person is not going to find that in anybody else. But they they tap into it. They tap into your wisdom. They understand it. They follow it. I feel like they're a part of it. They're part of the alchemy of this. And then there's this energy of this wise, right? And then there's the energy of just this sacral, like passionate, goddess, god, energy. And that you guys are the combination of the two, which is just fascinating, right? I like that. Yeah. So there's definitely like some like ascension stuff going on with the two of you guys. A lot of awareness, a lot of awakening, a lot of waking up, and a lot of realizing what this is, your truth. I feel like you've done a lot of this work individually anyway, maybe even before you guys came together, and this just took you to another level for some of you. But yeah, that's the story that I'm getting. Gemini, if you'd like a personal read, my information is in the description box. And if you enjoyed this, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll catch you later. Have a good holiday.